we are witnessing the inauguration of mass livestock vaccination against cattle pneumonia and other related diseases. This project, this exercise is conducted free of charge in order to improve the health of our animals, the health of our cattle, and also to encourage the herdsmen to cooperate with Kano State government in transforming the herdsmanship into modern livestock breeding. So with this brief, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the merciful, I do inaugurate this mass livestock vaccination. Thank you.
Noma da kiwo wato Kano State Agro-Forestry Development Project, shirin da mai girma gwamnan jihar Kano da kansa da taimakon mataimakinsa suka je suka nemo wannan shiri daga bankin raya musulunci da Jidda. Gwamnan jihar Kano, wannan gari na dansoshiya ko wannan daji da muke cikin dansoshiya. Ƙididdiga ta nuna wannan daji iya girmansa shine hekta 4,500 da ɗan wani abu kaɗan. To wannan shirin a ɗan soshe kawai zai samar da ciyawa kimanin ta hekta 1,000. Ba wai ciyawa kawai zai samar ba, ko ba kuma kowace irin ciyawa ba, zai samar da ciyawa ne wadda suke bunƙasa nono da girman shanun. Baya ga ciyawa, wannan dajin za a yi hanyoyi kimanin kilomita 20 inda manoma a makiyaya za su zagayawa a cikinsa. Baya ga hanyoyi, za a zagaye dajin kimanin kilomita 25 inda za a danka shi a hannun kwamiti mai kula da shi wannan daji, wanda ya hada da jami'an tsaro, ma'aikatan karamar hukuma da su mutanen garin. Baya da zagaye wannan daji na dansoshiya, mai girma gwamnan jihar Kano, wannan shirin zai samar da makaranta ta yayan Fulani a wannan gari dansoshiya kawai. Wannan shirin zai samar da kasuwa a wannan gari dansoshiya. Mai girma gwamnan jihar Kano, wannan shirin bisa amincewarka zai samar da ruwan sha a wannan gari na dansoshiya. A bisa amince ka mai girma gwamna, wannan shirin zai samar da asibitin dabbobi, zai samar da cibiya kimanin guda 10 inda aka tara nono, yadda duk wanda ya sai nono daga cikin birni ko daga wani kamfani kai tsaye zai zo wannan gari dansoshiya. Kuma shirin ba wai waɗannan kawai abubuwa zai kalla ba na infrastructure, akwai samar da horo. Za a samu wa mutanen da suke wannan gari ilimi, za a ɗauko ƙwararru wanda su koya musu dabaru na zamani wanda za su bunƙasa sana'arsu ta kiwo.
As the accomplished commercial agricultural development project, this was a project, Your Excellency, that Kano State, after the whole project in the country was determined or was being awarded as the best in performance of that project. Your Excellency, the ongoing appeals project, supported by the federal government, World Bank and other development partners, is one of the best in the country. At the moment, Your Excellency, that program is Kano State is leading in the country in terms of compliance and implementation. Your Excellency, as custodians of the nation's cattle herds, Fulani pastoralists play an important role in the economy and nutrition of our country. The government earns a lot of revenue from the cattle trade. The herds provide more than 80% of the required meat, milk, cheese, butter, manure, hides and skin, and other animal byproducts to the nation. The setting up of this dansoshiya settlement for pastoralists is one of the best things that has ever happened to Fulani communities in Nigeria.
Against cattle infectious diseases like the dangerous disease of pneumonia and other related diseases. This program is part of the program that we have introduced in order to transform the herdsmanship in Kano State. You are already aware the problem of herdsmanship that has created number of problems, especially security problem. The conflict between farmers and herders is an issue that we must address in Kano State. In order to address this issue, we must transform the system of herdsmanship. And transforming the system of herdsmanship requires improving their productivity, requires provision of education, and requires issues of security. For productivity, we have to look into the traditional system of herdsmanship and introduce modern system of herdsmanship. A modern system of herdsmanship requires herdsmen to be resettled in one place and being introduced to modern livestock production. Therefore, we decided to make this dansoshiya in Kiru local government as one of the Ruga system that we are creating among the 6 other areas in Kano State. This has brought us to develop a number of infrastructural facilities, and we are happy. It is a kind of synergy, cooperation between federal government, Islamic Development Bank, and the Kano State government in order to ensure that we succeed in this gigantic project. What we are witnessing this morning is the mass livestock vaccination of cattle and other small animals. This vaccination is free of charge, and it is to ensure that our cattle are kept healthy. So all the herdsmen in Kano State are being invited for the next 10 days to take their cattle to the nearest point where we are doing this vaccination. But here at dansoshiya, we are vaccinating thousands of cattle so that they can continue their herdsmanship with healthy animals. This is so important because unhealthy animals, unhealthy cattle will also result into unhealthy human beings. So in order to protect that, this vaccination, which will continue for the next 10 days, we intend to vaccinate about 1 million cattle in Kano State. I appreciate the herders for contributing, for working with Kano State government. We believe our public enlightenment is working, since there is now a complete synergy between herders and Kano State government in order
Ganduje da kike wungo to yayi Karamar di Ganduje barko Hausa kai ya tumo dunnan di